Congressman Walker, we do have some breaking news into the newsroom. There are reports that a gentleman by the name of Eric Charmella is the whistleblower. Do you know anything about a man named Eric Charmella?
We do not. The name is starting to come across some of the wires there. At first instinct, that name does not connect with any of us that I've talked to here on the Hill. It's usually the more we look into this, the more nefarious that it becomes. It's a little early to make that call right now. I'm sure that we'll be vetting him and his background throughout the evening.
All right, and I want to get more on the vote in just a moment, but on the whistleblower,
sure.
we heard Adam Schiff, of course, going after Republicans in that deposition yesterday. Jim Jordan came out and said that they were just simply looking for more truth on the matter. Should the whistleblower, it could be this Eric Charmella fellow, but should they be identified? And if not, is Adam Schiff way off base here in accusing Republicans as he did yesterday?
You know, one of the great things about our country, Patrick, is that when we are accused, we have a chance and an opportunity to face our accusers. Now, you're talking about removing the sitting president of the United States of America, and you're talking about a sham process. It's really the reason that 24 of us last week walked in on Adam Schiff in one of these witnesses, these debriefings, if you will, that he was having, running the whole process himself. And I think that's one of the reasons that American people have supported such bold moves like that, is because we've got to get to the bottom of this. We won't ever be able to get to the bottom of it as long as Adam Schiff is calling the shots here.
Well, your colleague Kevin McCarthy said yesterday that everything that comes after this vote tomorrow is just simply, and I quote, fruit from the poisonous tree. So what's the strategy for Republicans going forward? Is it to continue to delegitimize the Democrats' process, or is it now time to focus on the cross-examinations and calling your own witnesses?
Well, I think it is, and I would go one step, and I appreciate the leader using a legal term, through the poisonous tree. I would even call it fruit. I would call it poison from the poisonous tree. And the reason why is this didn't start with Ukraine or whistleblower, Patrick. Adam Schiff launched this thing 2.5 years ago, almost day one after the president was elected. The first vote that some of them wanted on the floor was June of 2017. This is continuing a pursuit, as many times described as a witch hunt. That's why Adam Schiff has no credibility. And to the leader's point that I do agree with, whatever they're pushing out right now, you have to back it up and say, listen, this is a false narrative from the very beginning. We're not going to argue it on this set of information until we go back and really undo some of the falsified information that's come out of Schiff in the past.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.